Hello, beautiful. How are you? My name's Hannah. Welcome to my channel. Today, we're going to talk about my 2026 New Year's intentions, resolutions, goals, whatever you want to call them, and the low buy I will be doing in 2026. It's my first time doing a low buy, so I'm pretty excited. It's probably going to get pretty chatty, so sit back, relax, grab a snack. Just so you know what to expect, I'm going to recap 2025, my wins, my lessons learned. Then we're going to talk about my New Year's resolutions for 2026. And finally, we're going to go over the low buy rules. Chapters are below, so go wherever you want to go, babe. Okay, so 2025 was a pretty great year for me. Starting with YouTube successes. I finally actually posted the most consistently I've ever posted before. I think I posted like 10, maybe 11 videos, and yeah, that's a lot of progress for me. So I'm really proud of that. I think the biggest thing that helped was finally just letting go of the fear of posting on here and having people cringe at me, but that fear is gone. I'm not so scared, and I don't see it as having such a huge reflection on who I am. It doesn't have to say very much about me, and I know that's weird because it is me on here. Cringe if you want, that's fine, but I'm gonna have fun. Also, a huge success in this area was finally just figuring out what I want my channel really to have, what I want it to be. I always want to be encouraging, uplifting. I want this to be a positive corner of the internet. I want to talk about just like enjoying your life, but yes, building for the future. I really just want to keep the vibes up. I'm still discovering, how much cooking I want to show, how much of this like sit down chatty stuff I want to do. That we've not figured out, and I'm having fun learning about it all and finding what kind of videos I enjoy making the most and what I can realistically put out quickly. Something else that really helped me get this consistency and let go of the fear is just recognizing that, yes, if I intend to make these videos and hopefully one day make some kind of income, even if it's small, off of these videos, this is a business. It's a TV channel to me. When I think of it that way, it's a lot more fun. I get a lot more creative. This is my own little HGTV or Food Network or whatever I want it to be. The next category is business. So quick background. I run a very small cleaning business, and I do mean small. It's me and one employee. We clean houses. Nonetheless, it's an employee with a W-2 and everything. I really just had a lot of like work-life balance wins. Number one, what I'm most excited about is I finally moved everything out of my house and into a climate-controlled storage unit. It's just nice to have it separate. It's just one more way I can separate business from the rest of my life. I just love that. I'm stoked. I've gotten a lot better at setting boundaries and just saying no when I want the answer to be no. For example, I do not work weekends because I have other things I want to do. Also, I've gotten a little better at kind of seeing office hours as 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. So if it's after 5 p.m. and I'm like stressing way too much about something work related, I can remind myself like, hey, we're clocked out. We're done. We're not thinking about that anymore. You can think about it tomorrow. On top of that, I had a few experiences throughout the year that really helped me separate business Hannah from personal Hannah. You won't see them in the same room. Yeah, I've gotten better at not taking things personally and not allowing people-pleasing friend Hannah to show up to work. Even running a business as small as mine, it's stressful. And it feels like you never really clock out. You never really get to go home. There's always more you could be doing to better it. It never really stops. You have to tell yourself to stop. You have to tell yourself to clock out. For that reason, I started kind of resenting it. I didn't want to grow it. I didn't want it to be my main source of income. Because it brought me so much stress, and I was kind of mad at it, if we're being honest. But finally, I recognized what a gigantic blessing it is that I have so much control over my schedule, that I was able to start this business in the first place. I'm at such an advantage having this business. And if I just give it my all and give it as much as it's given me, then it could continue to change my life in even bigger ways. Sure, it's not my dream job, but to be quite honest, I don't know what my dream job would be. My dream job is retirement. Like, I don't dream of working. I don't know. I want to just hang out at my house, garden. Anyways, I finally am not resenting it, and I'm actually excited about it. I'm excited to pour into it. I'm excited to give back what it's given to me. As for fitness success, last year I had a goal of doing 15 minutes of physical activity 5 days a week. And I actually kept up with that really well up until July. July got super busy and I just dropped that goal altogether. But honestly, I'm proud that I made it past 2 weeks, because in the past, my goals would be like 30 minutes of Pilates and maybe some strength training and HIIT cardio stuff, which I hate. Basically, I realized like, I can set these high goals and do them for maybe a week and a half and then not do them at all. Or if I just lower the bar, I can consistently show up and do some kind of workout. So finally, I just let go of the need to make it so hard, not only with how little time I expected myself to put into it, but before I wouldn't consider a walk an exercise, especially a 15-minute walk. But last year I said, no, babe, that's good enough. That's physical activity. Even better than that, I counted stretching. Some yin yoga counts as physical activity for me now. I'm really proud of myself for actually sticking with it for a whole 6 months. That's incredible. That's the best I've ever done. So it did prove to me like, go a little easier on yourself and you might actually achieve your goals. And recognize that, babe, you don't have to exercise that much. We're not models. If you don't get paid to look good and paid to be strong, is it good for you? Yes. But we have other stuff we got to do, right? You need to go to work. Your mental health is more important than your physical health. Hot take. Also, I have actually finally grown to love my cute little curvy body. You know what? I got good genes. It's okay. I'm okay. I'm cute. I still want to do physical activity to keep healthy and take care of my body. I don't have to aim for going against my genetics so much. So at the end of 2025, I looked back at my journal and could kind of pinpoint when I dropped off my goals, when I wasn't doing so well mentally. From that, I learned a really important lesson, which is to just anticipate the busy times. Like in July, I got really busy, was swamped with work, and in the past, I was thinking like, I'm mad at myself for allowing myself to get busy. All these things are in my way of what I really want in life, which is my goals. No, that's not quite right. Life is gonna be busy. We have to do a lot of stuff we don't want to do. It's not a failure on my part that I got busy with work and made money. That's a good thing. I just need to anticipate those busy times and make a plan beforehand. Let's think about what kind of content I can quickly plan and script and film and edit and post so that I can stay consistent with YouTube whenever I'm busy. Allow myself to just stretch, just go on a walk. What kind of super simple, yummy meals can I prepare and put in the freezer or have ready in the pantry? What can I do now in my business to automate a lot of my office work? Let's anticipate those busy times and adjust our standards and our goals and our expectations accordingly. Moving on to 2026. We're going to start with my career or business category. The thing I am working towards the most is just making my business more like 90% of my life and not 60%. I was resistant for a very long time, but now I am excited and I am choosing to really pour into this thing so that I can get to a point even faster, that I have more flexibility with my schedule and can post more regularly and better content on YouTube. So by the end of this year, my hope for the business is that I have hired more employees. I myself am only cleaning maybe once or twice a week max on the busiest weeks, bringing home $4,000 a month. As for YouTube, very simple. I just want to post once a month. I just want to keep it up, keep consistent, and I'm going to play around with different kinds of videos and different kinds of editing and just figure out what's going to work best for me in this season. As for fitness goals, I am actually lowering the bar even more. How low can you go? And I'm reducing the time to just 10 minutes 5 days a week. I just want to build the habit of showing up for myself every day and being present in the moment with my body. Little bonus category. Spiritually, I want to do some work. Quick backstory. About 13 years ago, we had a house fire. I was a senior in high school. That's like a really big moment in time. I'm going into adulthood and this really traumatic thing happened and I'm going to therapy, dang it. It cut deep. It left a wound and I can see the negative effects that it's had on my spirit and I'm going to do something about it. So wish me luck. Okay, finally, finances. If there's one thing I want to happen this year, it's to max out a Roth IRA. I'm 30 years old. It's time. Honestly, my husband and I, we don't really have a spending problem. We don't eat out that often. We don't spend a whole lot of money. We have more of like an income problem. We're just in that stage in life where we're working towards building up our career and getting to a point where we have more income. But in the meantime, I want compound interest to be on my side. So it's more important to me that I get that money going in that Roth IRA instead of buying my little happies here and there all year. My other financial goal is really to take on this low buy challenge. Let's talk about why really quick, and then we'll get into my particular rules for myself. So obviously I want to do the low buy so that I can have more money to max out the Roth IRA, but also this is going to buy me more time to grow my business. We're making up the difference of income with our savings. So the less money I spend, the less stressed out I'm going to be about using up our savings. And the more time I have to hire the right people, to bring on the right clients. And the final reason for the low buy really is for my mental health. Shopping and just like giving me the option to shop causes a lot of decision fatigue. It just presents all these questions. What should I buy? What size? What color? When should I buy it? Where should I buy it? How much money should I be willing to spend on it? Should it be on my clothes, my makeup, furniture, whatever? And if we just throw a blanket, no, we're not buying things over that, then suddenly I am freed up from so many questions and so many decisions. Also, I definitely have been using it as like a retail therapy. And as I said, I want to get real therapy. And it kind of just keeps you in that comparison state. And also this just cycle of optimization. Really, the last reason I want to do the low buy is just to challenge myself to use up what I have, appreciate what I have, and to stop thinking that I'm not enough as I am right now. Let's get into the low buy rules. In the home category, I will not be buying any furniture. I've wanted a new couch for a few years now, which is goofy because we only got that couch maybe 5 years ago. So I'm going to go ahead and tell myself no. I love chairs. I think I got that from my mom. Just you see a good chair, you want to buy it. Not this year. Especially for my office. I recently got this little cubicle behind me. Very glad I did, but I'm going to have to cut myself off because all of 2024 and 25, I got a lot of office furniture and tech, and we're good. We don't need any more right now. Also, no furniture that I think I can flip and resell. I don't know. Sometimes I get the urge to do this, not very often, but we're not going to be listening to that urge this year. I will not be getting any throw blankets. We have plenty. No organizational stuff. I have have extra tubs and bins and things and baskets, so many baskets in the shed. I don't need any more. Also, no more to-go cups and bottles. I am going to still get regular coffee mugs if I like them. I'm just a collector. I don't know what to say. And no luggage. Number one, we're not really going to be traveling this year. Number two, I really do have so many little makeup bags, toiletry bags. I am making an exception for a second dining chair and a dresser. And I am putting a $300 spending cap on that. So it's probably going to have to come secondhand. Okay, for hobbies, I am not going to get an e-reader. I don't read enough in the first place to justify it. But even if I do start reading more again, I have a tablet that does this perfectly well. There's no reason for me to get a Kindle, even though they're really cute, especially when they came out with that green Kindle. They almost got me. Also, no more craft supplies. I have plenty of them already. I should craft with what I have. And no video games. Don't need it because I still have Switch games I have not finished. And no workout gear. I have a pair of 10-pound dumbbells and I don't really need a yoga mat. I have a rug. I don't need resistance bands and weighted vests and all that stuff. That can all wait. And garden supplies. I'm not buying any seeds. You can see my seed haul from last year. Didn't put hardly any of those in the ground last year. I was busy. I don't need any more hoses or sprinklers or whatever. Another reason I really didn't garden last year is because my 2 dogs keep wanting to get into the garden and I don't have a proper gate. I just kind of create a barricade and I would have to move this barricade piece by piece every time I needed to get into the garden, which obviously resulted in me just not going there. So I am going to spend the money on a proper gate. All right, for clothes, we are not getting any more cold weather clothes. I don't need sweaters, sweatshirts, sweatpants, thermals, socks, hats, gloves, coats, jackets, none of that. I don't need any more. Or jeans. I have enough jeans for the year. Also, shoes. I have every type of shoe I need for every occasion. On top of workout gear, I don't need any more workout clothing. Let's actually work out. Another thing I'm always trying to optimize is underwear and bras. I have way too many, and purses. I bought this fancy North Face little bag last year. I'm going to use her for at least the entire year. If we're going somewhere nicer, I have some Dooney and Burke purses. I don't need any new purses. My exceptions are I don't have that many summer clothes, and I would like some summer dresses, some summer skirts, and tank tops. However, some rules on this: no synthetics. First of all, these are summer clothes and synthetics are hot. You're wearing a trash bag basically. So I don't want any synthetics. It's got to be cotton or something like that. And nothing from Amazon. I have learned over and over, Amazon is not the place to get clothes, but I kept doing it. No more. As for makeup, skincare, hair care, that whole category, pretty much no on everything except for replacements, especially body washes. I have 7 body washes in my shower right now. Now, 2 of them are seasonal, and I'm not going to force myself to use a peppermint bark body wash in the summer. It's going to go in the cupboard and come back out next winter. That leaves 5 body washes. And these aren't the little guys. I get the jumbo ones. So 5 big ass body washes that I need to use up before I'm buying any more. So probably, I imagine I'm not going to be buying any till like 2028. I do have a few exceptions in this area. I do not have an under eye color corrector, and I'm very interested in getting one. Also a concealer, don't have one. A heat protectant, a dry texture spray, like a finishing spray for my fine hair. And that's it. Yeah, that's 4 beauty products basically that I'm allowed to buy this year that's not just replacing an empty. And finally, groceries. I'm just trying to keep it within a certain budget. So currently we are averaging $800 a month for 2 people for groceries. This year, I want to bring that way down to $600. $400 would be amazing, but probably not going to happen. But I want to average $600 this year. All right, and that is everything for today. I hope you have an amazing day. I hope you have an amazing year. And I really quick want to say that me having all these rules and opinions on my life, that is not me having rules and opinions on your life. You do whatever you need to do. You buy whatever you want or need to buy. I'm hoping that this video just inspires you to audit your own life and look around at like, okay, what hard truths do I need to accept? Where can I relax a little bit and not be so harsh on myself? How can I set my goals so that they're actually attainable this year? What really matters? I hope it just got you thinking, or at the very least, I was your companion during your lunch period. So peace out. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, comment, like for more, and I will see you in the next one.